I'm Pavin, 4-time Madden champion with over $306,000 in earnings. And by the end of this video, I'm gonna teach you how to destroy the man press coverage. Let's get right into the video now. So before we get into kind of some of my in-game examples that I have, I want to help you understand two big examples behind the man press coverage, why it's so good, why it works. It's two different shells and you might be struggling with one or the other or even both. First shell that we're going to be looking at is this very aggressive, we're going to bring everyone down, we're going to press, send the dogs and just man up and guard whoever we're supposed to guard. With this, they're relying heavily on their CPU man coverage to play all and any types of routes, right? With this, they're relying on pressure to get there, and with this, they're trying to force turnovers, get sacks, and it's very uncomfortable to play against, right? Cover 0, send the dogs, either it's send 5 or send 6. It's a very annoying defense. We've been there and we've done that. There's simple things you could do, right? You're not supposed to overthink it when you play this defense. One thing you could do is simply just put a zig route on the field. So when you do this right here, you're gonna see I have double zigs, right? I'm not shading down, right? Because if you shade down right, you could just throw a streak. But some people do shade down when they do this. But you're gonna see right here, zig routes fry man. It's the best route in the game. They're great versus man and they're great versus zone. You have to call them. You really do have to call them, right? A concept you could do is something like this, where you're just doing a corner route to someone that can be pressed, which is the tight end, right? The tight end can never be pressed. And then you have a zig coming underneath it, right? The spacing might not be the best. It's a decent little concept that you could run that will help you a lot versus, cover 0. See right here, zig route to the left this time. So double zigs, super good versus man coverage, right? They're very hard to stop if it's just cover 0 man, which you might be struggling with. Put a zig route on the field and make them adjust. Start playing chess. This is where the chess match comes into play. If they're doing this and you're just killing with a zig over and over again, they might, zone someone out. And if they're doing that, you're starting to win chess, right? You're making them adjust. And from here, find a counter and you're going to run a different type of play, right? That will give you more success, right? So the zig route itself isn't going to win you the game. It's just a simple chess piece that will get you closer to the finish line. And with that, you can mix in corner routes, drag routes, all, easy stuff, right? Let's just say another counter is, what if they're just shading down, right? And they're not respecting your deep ball. It's might sound pretty dumb, but a lot of players play defense like this, and it's pretty insane to think about. They just don't care if you go deep. Their main goal is they want to sack you. I have in-game examples that I'll show you in a little bit, but if they're not respecting your streak, you just put them on a go route and you will have a touchdown. It's a great counter versus cover 0. Your receivers are insanely fast in this, especially in MUT at this time of year. Hit them with a go route, get a free 7. They don't want to respect your zigs, or if they want to, stop your zig routes, or, don't want to respect your streak, hit them with a streak and you'll, like I said, it's the easiest route in the game. Just throw a streak and you'll find an insane amount of success versus cover 0. So let's just say now they're starting to adjust. They're playing chess. They're sending 4 now, right? They have 2 deep thirds. They're starting to man up everyone. They're shading down, right? Your streaks aren't open. Your zigs aren't open. What can I do at this point of the game? Start to use motion to kind of, for one, throw them off, right? See where they're at, see where they're, hanging out. But if you're not comfortable with that, I understand, it's fine. Here's where we're gonna start to really cook them, is a wheel route, right? This is a money play, honestly. It's a money route. I know we don't believe in that, but it's a great concept to add into man shading down. They don't want to play the game, right? They're just relying on their CPU to make plays for them, get sheds, do this, do that. Well, start mixing this wheel route. You're gonna see he absolutely fries man shaded down underneath, and you mix this in with like a corner out or a drag. You make them start guessing which way you're going. You're going out right this time, okay? And then we're gonna go back in left, right? And it's just all chess from this point, right? You're gonna master the chess match. If they want to stop the zig route, that's cool. Well, guess what? I have a wheel route now, and you're gonna see you could just throw it inside. It's so money. A big thing is, if they start to adjust for that, you're gonna open up another space of the field. So that's how you should look at man press, right? It's very annoying, but it's not unbeatable, right? There's always a counter to the counter that your opponent might be running. As long as you're comfortable versus both looks, the cover 0 and the 2-man under, you will be fine, and you will find a lot of success versus man press defenses. Now to my in-game examples. So this was an in-game example I just recently took today. And he's in the defense I just showed you guys, where he's bringing everyone down, the cover 0 mid blitz, And pay attention to the alignment. This is a huge thing I didn't talk about in the practice mode, but I'm going to talk about this a little bit now. Look at the alignment. He's on the outer hip of my receiver, Julio. And what he's doing is bringing down these safeties to run man coverage, send six, bump and run. And he doesn't care too much about, stopping streaks. He just wants to get pressure and sack me. He doesn't really care too much about, the consequence right here. So what we end up doing is just putting him on a simple go route. And you will find this a lot. If people want to send six and press, let them do that, right? This is a good counter for zig routes, corner routes, and posts. Not really zig routes. Zig routes still fry this type of coverage, but it's a great counter for posts, drags, corner routes, your 3 basic main routes. It's a great counter for that. It doesn't stop the zig routes and it doesn't stop the streaks, right? If you have fast receivers, you're going to cook them, right? So right here, we just do something simple, right? We have a zig route going from our outer receiver, good spacing. We have a post. This post is a 50-50 route. It's either going to win or it's going to lose. 50-50. It's a great backside option because sometimes late into the play, he'll be open here. But this is not something you want to throw on the cut. You want to look for other routes, right? This is a chess play where I'm just getting intel, seeing where he's using. He's right here, right? His main guy that he wanted to use or he needs to use is my running back. You'll see that. This guy, John Lynch, manned up to my tight end. I blocked him, so he's kind of sitting like a no man, doing nothing. Outside, just single man coverage. You can see Julio absolutely fries him on the streak. I'm not sure what this coverage was, but he didn't respect my streak, so we're gonna hit him deep. End up scoring a 1-play touchdown. And I'm telling you, people want to press cover 0, send 6, hit him with a streak, you'll find a lot of success. I know it's super dumbed down and you're like, whoa, no way. Yeah, it works. It works. Trust me. You're gonna see he starts to adjust a little bit, right? He's like, all right, this cover 0 isn't working. I'm gonna keep my 2 safety high. You see right here, right? He keeps his 2 safety high. So we're just going to hit him with a simple zig route. Zig route absolutely fries the man coverage. And it's in a spot where I don't have to worry about those safeties doing anything, particularly making a crazy play. And you see, we're just moving and grooving. We're just, man coverage, it's not that hard to beat. It gets pretty annoying sometimes when you're just doing a corner route or a post route. You can see right here, I actually think, let's see what concept I call. I think I go with a streak and a corner route. You're going to see everything is caged. There's nothing open. Avoid these corner routes, avoid these posts, mix it and dumb it down with streaks, drags. Zig routes are going to be your best friend. Speed outs are amazing as well. You can see right here, he plays great defense, right? He stops my zig route. I do have that speed out though. I don't make that read because I throw this touchdown right here. Because once more, he didn't want to respect the man coverage or respect the streak, so we're going to hit him deep right here. Look at the alignment. He's on my outer hip. He's manned up down here. We hit him right here for a touchdown. It's that easy versus cover 0. If they want to press down and shade down and do all this cute little stuff, it's that easy. We have other things open right here. But yeah, that ends up being how we do versus cover 0. Here, we're playing another person running man press, right? So with this look, he was running a lot of 2 safety high. You see 2 safety high. These guys right here are single coverage. He's pressed down. You see these press animations. He's getting some insane press animations right here. But you see the zig route. He presses inside and then he cuts him outside. And that's why it's so good. You have to utilize the zig route. It will open up your offense a whole lot more than it might be right now. We go up tempo, hit him with that zig route to where there's no safety in play. Here, see, we're gonna cook him right here with a wheel route. So he wants to go to 2 safety high. We're just gonna hit him in those soft spots where his man coverage does go crazy a lot in the middle of the field, but we're gonna hit him where he can't get to, right? Sharp little corners is amazing. Little drags sometimes do well. You got to read the cornerback alignment. That's a big thing. See, he's manned up on the inside. This post route isn't going to be probably open, right? So you're going to see what we end up cooking up right here. A nice little concept. You add this to the arsenal versus people that just want to shade down. You see he's moving his linebacker over here. So I know, okay, he moved his linebacker over here. This guy's probably a man. I could probably hit him with a drag route, but what I end up going with is a wheel route, and it ends up being a nice 1-play touchdown. So mixing in these routes will help you master the mental chess match and beat cover 0 bots, man press bots that want to run man press, get sheds, send 6, and not try to play the game. If you enjoyed this video, I can guarantee that you're going to enjoy the Madden Academy's mental chess match course. It's free, 90 days, and by then I'm sure you're going to see some improvement, some results, and overall enjoy that course. And just remember, guys, that this is pure skill of what we're doing. I'm helping you understand the game, breaking it down step by step. coverage by coverage, understand the mental chess match of things, what to do when someone's adjusting for this, moving one play ahead at a time. It takes way more skill than just buying someone's ebook, copying their plays, and just running it mindlessly. You want to really understand what game you're playing, why things work the way they do, and all that good stuff. So hopefully you enjoy this video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.